Yeah, the last video cut off. I'm not sure where I ended off at, but I believe I was talking about Wall and Beal and Westbrook in that situation. It's going to be interesting to see if they can gel. But like I was saying before, when Beal was talking all that, he's loyal and he's staying, the same kind of things that Giannis was talking about, I felt like, yeah, the organization, they have to put somebody with him. They have to. And the truth is, the only person they could was Westbrook because he's the only one whose contract matches. You know what I mean? It's not like they traded him to like Portland or somewhere. They did a swap for contract. And because John is a bit more hurt than Westbrook, they had to throw in a protected first rounder. It's not going to be a lottery pick, so it's not like the Wizards gave up a whole lot for this. But I do think it moves their needle. I do. And we're going to find out very soon. I don't know if it moves it ridiculously enough, but it definitely puts them in firepower mode. And, you know, as training camp and the preseason and the actual season begins and teams really start to see what's coming into the fold, they can do a trade or something and, pardon me, get even better. So I find that to be very interesting. So real quick, and I know I owe Off the Ball Network, my peoples. I know I owe you my list. I'll try to get it to you today. But for right now, just waxing off the top. The top 8 of the East will probably be Nets, Bucks, Boston. I'm putting Philly at 4, but only really because they got new coaching staff and maybe they'll get those guys motivated a little bit better. Miami at the 5. Yeah, that's where it gets a little dicey for me. Atlanta will probably be there. Honestly, now with this addition, I think the Wizards will be there. I still don't think Charlotte's going to be there, even with Gordon Hayward. I don't know if they're going to be there. Uh, and Toronto. Toronto's my 6. Atlanta is my 7, and the Wizards are my 8. That's, yeah. Yeah, at least right now, I'm going to rehash it a little bit later, but off the top right now, I think that's the top. I think that's the top 8 in the East. And honestly, Westbrook to the East does make the East a bit more challenging. You've got one more team that you got to prepare a little bit more for as opposed to a little bit less for. And yes, I did eliminate Indiana. I'm not sure what they're doing with Depot or with the rest of that. That they might actually be that 7th seed. Like I said, that little area, man, it's tough. Knicks will probably be 10th or 11th. But I tell you what, every one of them games gonna be fun to watch. I promise you that. And that 10th or 11th will, and honestly, by next year, if everybody continues to develop, that'll change. Just with the staff that we have, let alone what we can get later. So, yeah. Training camp, day 3. Always still excited. Always still humble. Always still ready for my Knickerbockers to do their fizzle on the dizzle. Thank you guys once again for hanging out with me this morning on my morning commute. And I will see y'all on the Twitterverse. And if you haven't seen the show, it's on YouTube, The Candid Corner. It's on our website, www.thecandidcorner. It's on Periscope, Fahim Insurance on Twitter. You know what I mean? It's on Facebook, The Candid Corner group. Go check us out. Follow, support. I appreciate y'all.